rain. So now that we've had so much rain, I'm so happy to see that they're open a little bit early so everybody can start to enjoy it. All right, so here is a beautiful shot on this Monday. It is a holiday week and everybody wants to know, are we done with the rain here in Southern California? So far, yes, that's what I can say. But here's a look at what's happening because we've had so much moisture in our atmosphere. The winds are doing their job. Here's a look at what we're seeing this morning. These offshore winds coming in from the mountains and the deserts and blowing straight out into the ocean. This is going to help dry us out and also warm us up. Even though our temperatures are not going to be as warm as what we're going to see the next coming days, it at least is starting to get a little bit warmer. So this is going to help jumpstart everything. We're also waking up this morning to a little bit more of the patchy low clouds and fog. No advisories, but visibility definitely down, especially in the Long Beach area. We're looking at a little bit more of the clouds here. Some of it has filtered in also into Fullerton and then also into parts of downtown LA. So we're down to less than 2 miles for Long Beach, down to 6 for downtown LA and also for the Fullerton area. Waiting for the sun to come up at 6:34 this morning. Sunset time is at 4:45 and it is a little bit cool because again, we don't have too much of the clouds overhead and so we have pretty clear skies. So grab a light layer before you head out the door. Temperatures are in the high 40s for the Burbank area, mid 50s for Malibu. We have those low 50s for downtown LA and we have mid 40s right now for Corona. Here's a quick look at what we're dealing with as we head into the rest of the week. So we're talking about some patchy low clouds and fog today. And as I mentioned, the warming trend because you saw those offshore winds picking up. We're going to see weak to moderate Santa Ana winds during the next few days here in Southern California as temperatures continue to warm up. We're not looking at advisories to talk about, but it's definitely going to continue to dry us out, which is great. However, there is a chance right now. Computer models are showing that we could start to see some showers as we head into this upcoming holiday weekend. The good news is that it will be dry, though, for Thanksgiving Thursday. So that's all that matters. And then as we head into this upcoming weekend, we're going to start to see a little bit more of that moisture arriving. So I'll get to that in just a moment. But here's a quick look at what we're seeing. As I mentioned, we do have some patchy low clouds and fog. You can see pretty clear everywhere else. But as we zoom in a little bit more, you'll notice that we do have some clouds, especially for a lot of our coastal communities. I want to show you really quickly where the clouds are. And then as we head into the rest of the morning, it's just going to take some time for the clouds to clear. So it's not all the way inland into some of our valley locations. You can see Woodland Hills, Simi Valley, and Santa Clarita looking under clear skies. So that's why this morning it is a little bit chilly because we don't have the clouds acting as a blanket. But we do have clouds for Santa Monica, for Manhattan Beach. And then, as I mentioned, we do have a little bit more of the clouds situated right over Long Beach. That's why visibility is down this morning. And then we do have clouds for Huntington Beach. Some of it has filtered into Santa Ana, some patchy clouds. And then we're looking at actually clear skies this morning for San Clemente. But I feel like as we head into the rest of the morning, there could be a chance that some of the clouds could start to surge into San Clemente. So we could see some gray skies. But overall, if we do see clouds where you're at this morning, we will start to see the clouds gradually clear as we head into the rest of the day. And we will see a little bit more sunshine. All right, so let's talk about our highs as we head into the afternoon. As I mentioned, with those offshore winds drying us out, warming us up, our temperatures are still not quite as warm as where we should be this time of year, but at least we have the sunshine. And then again, we will gradually start to see those temperatures climb as we head into the middle of the week. Mid 70s for Van Nuys, upper 60s for Burbank. We have upper 60s for Fullerton. We have mid 60s for areas like Camarillo, 72 for San Bernardino. And then here's a look at our wind forecast. So we will start to see these weak to moderate Santa Ana winds under advisory levels in our usual wind prone areas. So you can see it's going right through the 5 corridor and shooting out into parts of Ventura County. So we could see some more of those winds picking up for areas like Calabasas and also for Thousand Oaks. And then we do have a little bit more of those winds in Santa Clarita. And then as we head into the rest of the week, we'll just continue to see on again, off again, weak to moderate Santa Ana winds. High pressure, though, will continue to get stronger. So that's why temperatures will get warmer as we head toward the middle of the week. And then for Thanksgiving Thursday, it kind of slides off. So we will start to feel a little bit of a cooling trend, but it's not going to be as cool as what we're going to see toward the weekend as a bigger low pressure system drops in. And that's that chance for rain. So rain wise, where does that put us? So far for downtown LA, this is what we've got just from all the rain that we had last week. We're almost at 7 inches, which is great. So we're almost halfway there to hit our goal, which every year we want to get more than 14 inches. Normally this time of year we should be over an inch, so that tells you just how far ahead we are, which is great news, and we'll take it. But here's a look at that 7-day forecast. So again, warmer as we head toward Wednesday, 80 degrees. Thanksgiving Thursday, we go down just a touch, still comfy, 73, and then we start to see that cooling trend as we wait for that next round of rain to move in as we head into Saturday and Sunday. Valleys, you're looking at a high of 75 today, upper 70s starting Tuesday into Thanksgiving Thursday, and then you can see for the weekend it's going to be a little cooler, and we're talking about that chance of rain. So hopefully you didn't put away your rain gear just yet, because we do have that another chance of rain headed our way. But for now, we're just going to enjoy the next 5 days where it's going to be nice and dry as we gather for Thanksgiving. All right, Kalina, back to you.